That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
Oh, shit.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
What is that in the water? Oh no, that's the exit, so we can leave this place.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosnes. I expect he'll be in the mess.
Again?
Well, at least they're training them to fight. Still, to think 5 years have passed since that day, and everyone hates us because we destroyed one of the crystals. Wait, I didn't even look at the world map. Let me take a look at that. Yeah, it's gone entirely. So, is that our goal? We're going to go to each of these crystals and destroy them? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 crystals left. Once they're all gone, the blight will be gone and everything can go back to a normal life on this planet.
Staying long this time?
Everyone calls him Sid, and he just takes the role. Curious, what's going on up here? Oh, it's the bar.
Does that one have blood on it?
Oh, it's everything. It's the shop, it's the bar, it's everything here.
And what can I do for you?
Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How
I
time
remember it
flies.
like it was yesterday.
We were all waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome, then Cabal lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them, they just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere. There was a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of all. I'll never forget those cries. Try as I
You're
might.
our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that come that what may, Sid will save us.
Well, you won't hear me complaining.
It's even roomier than the old one was. Got my own stores, my own little encounter. Thanks to you lot, fighting a good fight, plenty of demand for me
The only
wares.
drawback.
The constant bloody rackets. If it's not Dory and Otto's barking their orders, it's Blackthorn and Bunga banging away day and night.
Still,
If a pain in the ear hole is the price I have to pay to be Sid the Outlaw's partner in crime, I'd say I got myself a bargain.
go on then.
She still says the old Gaia blade that Sid would use. Increase limit break generation amount by 3% when dealing damage. Increase limit break generation amount by 6% when taking damage. She sells all the good shit. I don't want to charge up the spells all the time because then I can't do that dodge attack move because it's going to change into that one. I want to hit him with the dodge attack move because there's more of a stance break for that. This one would be good though.
It'd better all be here.
A lot of shit.
You'll not find a better price than that.
20,000 for these. Jesus Christ. Might as well hold off on that shit.
Is that all?
I don't know.
So it enhances that one. I do like that one, but I also like that. But it charges up relatively quick, so we'll do this one instead. I like that better. Ramu channeled. But at what cost? I lost Sid for it. Creates a ball of lightning that, upon being struck, chains lightning to nearby enemies. Oh. Damn, just a really powerful lightning blast. Get that one because it's cheap. I really want to start grinding and get this stuff leveled up because that would be good for fights, especially this one. I like this one and I like this one. Wait, can I equip those? I should be able to equip them, right? I would like this one, but it's gonna be a bit rough to get. I do like that he throws the staff into the sky like Ramu would in the old games and just hit everyone with lightning. That's a cool one. I want to get that.
So I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
Let's talk to everyone and see what's going
Have
on.
we
here.
any more knuckle pies?
I have a new song? Yeah, leave it on that one for now. Got a new song, that's nice. What is this?
Shelves are closed. Sign outside should have told you. Yeah, the sign outside should have told you.
Shelves?
There's no sign.
Maybe those kids are just fucking with them. Hey, you made it out!
You're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures. Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement. Gear.
Still the lovable guy we knew and loved from the beginning.
Back, are ya? You've forgotten already, because I haven't.
It's a right pain in the ass getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together. That don't mean I intend on doing it again.
Things here
Ain't too bad. I suppose I've got a decent hammer, a decent anvil, and a penance that knows his hammer from his cock. Oh, and the furnace is alright and all, thanks to the old Cid's bellows. The gods only know how to keep the coals hot enough out here on the mirror without them. Not with blood crystals, that's for sure.
Nah.
I bring you all mind a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins, and I count myself lucky to work with it. Thanks for keeping me on. Need anything, you give us a shout.
What's that for you, dear?
Ooh, from heaven on high, far to... It's one of the purple ones, so I want it.
No scratches, right? That it? Fine.
New sword, nice. Looks pretty badass, I love it. It's crazy to think all this after 5 years of what happened that day.
This plank will have to be replaced.
Oh yeah, it's that wood carver. What's all this down here?
That they bloomed at all is a blessing in itself.
Oh, is this where they have the farm fields now? Huh.
It's not the ether. It's
This tun here pulls the black from the lake water and renders it clear. You'll have to ask Mid if you want to know how it works, though.
Damn. The only reason they can even live out here is because they have all this technology, thanks to what I think Cid did for all these years for them.
Much was lost when the first hideaway fell. Colleagues and friends. Years of hard work. But we did not let that loss defeat us. And our work will not be in vain. No. The spirits of our fallen comrades live on in every leaf and limb you see here.
Foundation of Valestian Botany. Wait, what happened to the old man that I was telling like all my adventures and stories to? He had like all the lore of the land. I can't believe that dude inside the crystal was Ultima, which in past games like Final Fantasy 14, the online one, Ultima was like a being that fed off the other gods. So like him being hit by Ramuh just means that he was able to gain a bit of Ramuh's power that way. So now all he needs is Ifrit, Shiva, and I think doesn't he also eat the wind bitch? Yeah, he also ate the wind god too. And he goes for Titan. But if what I'm understanding is, that is Ultima's like spiritual form taking over, like he wants to take over Clive, because Clive is one of the only ones who can actually connect and use all the gods' powers. So that means he was supposed to be a vessel for Ultima, but Ifrit took the vessel from him before he could take it.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Oh yeah, you're like invisible to everybody else. Man, you must have been there for all of it. You're wondering what this new board is behind me, aren't you? All in good time, my friend. Muggles have always been helpful little buddies in all the games.
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here? Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Even? Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
And how may I assist you today? I admit.
I took up the professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canver. I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the outlaw among my pupils. But nor did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs on my life. And we both know how that ended, as it's been a year already. Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind, I suppose. One is wont to uncover that which is others would go to great lengths to ensure remaining hidden. Were it not for you and our mutual friend having come to the rescue, my curiosity would likely have proved fatal. But instead, I was not only saved, but granted a new lease of life. As personal tutor to the band of outlaws, no less.
A far more reputable fellowship
than anything in the academia world, I assure you.
One would think.
My role was abundantly clear by now. I offer you and yours the guiding light of knowledge, that of the matters of military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. For it is only by understanding that has come before that one might steer one's way toward a brighter future. Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that the remaining furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as the people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise and the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them. And of course, to pay attention during my lectures. It would not do to appointed the storied Ninetales as your tutor, only to disregard her expert advice.
Allow me to educate you.
The state of the realms by speaking to Vivian in the hideaway map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings and revisit Ninetales past lessons and take on a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit. Oh, so she kind of takes
Here's
the
the
place
latest
of, like,
information I have.
that old man. Grand Cast.
Of course.
Oh, okay, so it starts here and you can see, like, the timeline of the realm. Damn, quite a long time skip between all of this. Wait, Tiamat? When did she die? Tiamat, the bearer of the service of the Holy Empire in Cernbrig. Tiamat is the leader of the elite assassins. Oh, so he... The bearer in service of the Holy Empire in Cernbrig. Tiamat, or the man who now bears the name, is the leader of the bastards. The squadron of elite assassins was on a mission to take the head of Shiva's dominant, and then was defiled, similar wyvern, real name Clive Rosefield, turned upon him and all that. So yeah, I was about to say he looks familiar. He's the guy who I killed, who was about to kill Jill. He was Tiamat's dominant. He didn't use any of the abilities from Tiamat, I guess. This fucking... Yeah, his mom and freaking dad, and then she kills, like, lets him get killed, and then fucking now she's with the fucking assholes of the Empire. Oh yeah, and there's Dominant of Fire, which he didn't realize. Yeah, 4 people of alliance with. So all the people to hide away. Dominion Prime Minister. Yeah, he's Titan's dominant. He's the one who's like hates us right now because we killed Garuda, which was his bitch. Yeah, this bitch. Odin's dominant, Lord Commander. So this is the now, which we now know this being is Ultima. He wants my body as a vessel. I don't know what happened, but I think Joshua absorbed him into his body, but now he can't have mine, but he now has his, which is weird. I'm surprised this bird is still alive. I'm surprised he wasn't made into a burnt chicken right now. So the only dominants that are really left is Titan, Odin, Bahamut, and there's still no sign of Leviathan. Yeah, there's no sign of Leviathan.
Study it well, Clive.
Yeah, Benson, Clive. Yeah. I want to know. I don't want to see the past. I want to see them now. So there are people in pursuit of Sid, which I need to go here and block them off and save them. These motherfuckers are currently on their way to attack this capital, which... Let's see, if I recall, this one is Odin, this one is Bahamut, and this one here is Titan. The Iron Kingdom. Okay. So while these two are constantly at war with one another, with the with Odin versus Bahamut, which they have been fighting for even before the 5-year skip. So they've been constantly fighting over that shit. These guys lost their crystal, which now that it's gone, the infestation of this dark shit is no longer... I wonder what dominant was that one. Anyway. So I guess Titan is next, because then once we conquer this, it would just be conquering these guys and then going for Odin last, I guess. I just wish we could make these guys see the light on what's going on around here.
Very good.